You're looking at Marvel Future Revolution videos on YouTube. You're already in the top 5% of players of the game. You want to look for news, views, and builds, and you don't know who to check out. I'm going to tell you the people that I watch and tell you what I think about them. Let's get into it. So, just because I talk about these people doesn't mean there aren't others out there. Every week, I try to look for unknown streamers and YouTubers, and I put in my Discord links down below. I talk about them, and if I see something interesting, I bring it to people's attention. Now, I'm going to talk about several well known people that you may already know. I'm going to tell you what I think about them, as well as I'm going to call out a couple not well known streamers and YouTubers. First, we have Wolverthor. He's been around for a long, long time in the content creation market. He's covered Marvel Strike Force, Lost Ark for a bit, and he is over here on Marvel Future Revolution. He was in both seasons of the CCC program, probably will be in the third season if that ever comes around. And he talks about things happening in the game. He's not a big whale. The whole sea creature talk is kind of weird. I believe he's somewhere in the if I think the offer is good, I will grab it, but not random RNG, only selector type of things. If we look at some of his most recent stuff, it's Wolverine. Wolverine's the newest character in the game. He's talking about that. He's asking if the new game mode is fun. He's doing builds on characters. And then he's also talking about the state of the game. Next, we have Godslave. Godslave 777. Links to all these people's channels will be in the comment section. Well, the description down below. And please give them all a check out. At least watch a couple of each of their videos to see if they match your style, and then decide from there. Godslave just likes to play the game, you know? He plays the game and then gives his hot takes on things. Recently, his biggest thing, you can see several of these videos, are what does a new player see when they download the game? What are his thoughts on it? And then you can see a couple. So right here, the crafting system. Right here, crystals for login right now. And then we have things like this one right here, the funny kick animation. Right here, the 110 Omega War, which he enjoys doing. Talking about costumes that people don't really consider the meta and trying them out himself. Then we got Indiegamer. Indiegamer is blowing up right now. As you can see, he has some of the biggest view counts in the game right now. A lot of people like Wolverthor has a lot from other games. Godslave has a lot from other games. I got a lot of mine from notoriety in the very beginning where there was a lot more players. Indy is blowing up right now. So if we take a look at what he does a lot of live streams. You see most of his stuff is live streaming, and it's really just news about what's going on in the game. He also likes to ask the community what's going on, get their opinion on things, and right now most of his videos have been about the 1 year anniversary and that they're not really talking about it. See, community outrage, day 3, no anniversary, anniversary canceled, 1 year anniversary. And then everyone has been doing Wolverine, what's the best build, what's the best spec, things like that. Dailar is a very interesting one over here. He came from a hero collector, the Star Wars hero collector, before this. And mostly what he does is, as you see, 2 different types of videos. He does This Week in MFR, talking about what he's seen in the community, and updates that have gone forward. He will talk about the evasions in that video if anything's going on. Then his biggest one is State of My Account, where he started in January, not when the game launched, about a year ago now. And he talks about where his account growth is going. He tells you how much he has spent and on what, as well as what he is trying to do going forward. He has recently started delving deep into the squad battles, as well as posting his Alliance Omega Wars, just so you have something to watch. Dragon's Blood is probably one of the biggest spenders in the game. That allows him to give a unique perspective on a lot of things. So day 1, maybe day 2 or day 3, I'm not sure what day it was, but he got all the stuff for Wolverine almost immediately. Then he did a bunch of matches in different game modes, showing you how he does it at that level. When he started his channel, it was mostly pools, 1,000 pools of each ticket type, just to show you what the odds are for a big spender. Then he's done things like here, 232 5-star cores in the core thing at level 30 to see what the chances are there. Then he did another one, 212. He's done ones like this, the costume, where he shows off his favorite costumes, as well as what all of them look like once equipped. Baramond is becoming one of my favorites very quickly. I found him a little while ago. Down here you see the one that I watched right here. It's innocuous at the time, because it's a 45-second clip. It's a regular Star-Lord versus Spider-Man matchup. But if you look here, I'm not going to play the video, but if you look down here, he gives you timestamps and a breakdown of everything he did and why he did it in that 45 seconds. Look at this essay he wrote about a 45-second clip. He has recently started doing voice text. I don't know if he's doing voice text or if he's doing the text himself, but he's putting he's having words show up on the screen, as well as having Google talk for him. I don't know if he's using Google, Alexa, what have you, but it's getting a lot better recently, and he's going really deep into Scarlet Witch. So if you're looking for a Scarlet Witch specialist that theory crafts a lot, go check out Baramond. Last but not least is a buddy of mine, Donkey Punch, and he fills a very specific niche in the game. So he's mostly been streams, and what he does is he's a very mid-tier player. He's very happy to tell you that he's a mid-tier player. He's a very light spender, I would say casual player. That's not to diminish what he puts into the game, but he is not trying to get number 1, top 10, what have you. He's just enjoying the game for what it is. And on his streams, he hangs out. He talks to the chat very specifically. Anything you put in his chat, he will talk to you. But he will curse. He will tell you exactly what he thinks. So I think he gives a very unique perspective on the game. Let me know in the comments section down below, or on my Discord, which will be down below as well, who you think, who you've been watching, if I've missed anybody. If you think there's another small person like Donkey Punch or Baramond who are upcomers that you think I should check out and signal boost. Till next time, guys.